Assalamualaikum to Sir Muhammad Ibrahim Hai and also to all my fellow friends. My name is Nur Shifam Sabriman and my group is consist with 5 group members, which is Muhammad Syafiq Johari, Harun Adlan Sagiman, Muhammad Hakim Hakimi and also Nurul Hazika. We are from group number 6 and our report question is by referring to the criteria in determining the status of local authority, compare and contrast between any city council, municipal council and also district council of your preference. So for today, I would like to share with all of you the brief about local authorities. For introductions, local authorities as administrative units operating under the system of government that have a significant impact on the lives of individuals in many areas, including health, education, environmental, cleanliness, housing, the provision of basic services, and also the creation of opportunities for a higher standard of living. The State Secretariat, which is local government divisions, the Ministry of Housing and Local Government, and the National Council for Local Government all play roles in the local authority (NCLG). Local authorities play an important role in the country's development administrative system by planning, arranging, handling and controlling the project development at the local level. So the development of the local government system as an efficient, effective and sustainable governmental system, and in fulfillment of such objectives, it becomes imperative that subsequently every inch of this country be served by local authorities.
The Ministry of Housing and Local Government define local government as an infra-sovereign geographic subdivision of a sovereign nation or state exercise the power of jurisdiction in a particular area. Many of them are legal entities, which mean they can sue, be sued, and enter legal contract. A local authority is a type of government that governs a specific geographic area inside a given country and is responsible for local affairs that have been delegated to it by a higher government, either the central government or state government. They have invited autonomous powers to the extent that they are conferred by the highest government, and these powers are often in the area of finance and administration, such as providing facilities and service to the residents of an area. Local authorities have a wide range of functions that go beyond those specified by law. For example, rubbish collection and street light maintenance, they are functions or responsibilities of local authorities that must be performed. The discretionary function involve providing public amenities, recreational areas, housing, and commerce operation. There are many functions and responsibilities that local authorities have under Act 171, such as local planning, power to issue license and tax levy, and development of commercial units such as market, stall, and shops. Local government's functions and roles can be broadly classified as environmental, public, social, and development. For the environment aspect, there is environmental protection and building controls that include the park, road traffic, land road, keeping and improving environmental region under the control of environment is the focus of this task. Cleaning, waste collection and disposal, correct drainage and sewage, and landscaping projects are all included. These functions encompass habitatory service, veterinary service, transportation, and burial grounds. It's not just garbage disposal and sanitation that local authorities are responsible for. They also preserve the entire environment in the jurisdiction. The local authority is also in charge of issuing license, sale booths, small traders, shopkeepers, and other business operations who have the potential to disrupt public order. For the social and development, social infrastructure such as children care center, health clinics, ambulance, and even hearers are also provided by some of the larger and expanding localities On top of that, they take care of public fountains as well as offer illumination of public highway at state and district government in organizing social facilities. There is also include the public health and amenities that involve of food quality and restaurant in term of development. There is the town and country planning Act 1976 that lists down the planning function of local governments, such as it is the main planning body in the area and it prepares the structure of town plan once in every 5 years. The local government has more latitude in determining the scope of the position. It is widely acknowledged that local government can play a vital role in social and economic modernization, but a lack of funds and physical capabilities limits their ability to do so. District Council frequently runs into issues in this regard.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh to Sir Ibrahim and my fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Shafiq bin Johari and today I will be presenting the criteria for the local government. So for the criteria of this local government, I have divided into three, which is the population, head of local government and also revenue. So the first criteria for this local government is population. The population in the area between the three types of local government is different. Naturally, the city council would be the biggest population that resides in the area, followed by the municipal council and district council. Based on local government department, it is stated that population in city council exceeds 5,000 people, while in municipal council and district council is between 150,000 people and below 150,000 people. The population of the people determines the status granted for this council. As the population increase in certain area, they might be promoted into upper council. Next criteria is the head for this local government. The head of the local government is different in each category of local government, which fits the status of each council. Other than that, each member of the councils are called councillor and are appointed by the state government. The head of this local government are mayor for the city council, president for the city council and district officer for district council. Next criteria is the revenue. City council revenue could reach below 100 million annually, while municipal council and district council could reach almost 20 million and below 20 million respectively. This revenue would come not only from the state government, but also from their rights to collect taxes based on Act 171, Local Government Act 1976. Federal government will also give them an appropriate fund based on population, total revenue and width of the area of these councils. That is all from me. I will then pass to the next presenter.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Muhammad Hakimi bin Jamaluddin. So now I will give the differences and comparisons between these three local authorities. By referring to the criteria in determining the status of local authorities in Malaysia, there are some significant features to be compared and contrast between the city council, municipal council and district council. The differences authorities can be seen from three main aspects, that is population size, total revenue and form of services. For the population size, an area to be declared as a city council must have at least 500,000 total population. The number to declare an area as a city council is higher compared to the minimum of number of population of an area declared as a municipal council, which only requires a minimum of 150,000 total population. For an area declared as a district council, the population is less than 150,000 total population. By looking at the three local authorities in our country, the minimum number of residents for the city council declared is the most. There are only 19 areas that are eligible to be declared as a city council in Malaysia, with every state in Malaysia having at least one city council. If a state has two constitutions that have criteria that allow the area to be declared as a city council, the state is capable to have or two or more city councils. For example, Penang has two city council, namely the Penang City Council and the Seberang Perai City Council. Penang can afford to have more than one city council because it has a minimum number of populations. Next, the criteria that can be compared and contrast between city council, municipal council and district council is based on their total revenue. For an area to be eligible to be declared as a city council, the minimum amount for the total revenue of the local authority must exceed RM100 million. This is one of the ways for local authorities to ensure that an area declared as a city council is able to finance fixed expenses and service in their area. For an area to be eligible to declare as a municipal council, it must have an annual revenue of more than RM20 million. This is because municipal councils are more focused on urban area in their services. As for the district council, the total revenue for an area to declare as a district council is less than RM20 million. This is because they are only responsible for providing more focused services to rural areas. After that, district and local authorities can be compared and contrasted in terms of their form of services. The higher amount of minimum total revenue for an area declared as a city council is very important because this local authority is responsible for providing various infrastructure and facilities needed by the local population. For example, after the Penang Municipal Council is upgraded to the Penang City Council, they are responsible for providing community facilities such as sports complex, community hall, recreation center, playground, park and open spaces like hawker complex, market and hawker sites. If compared and differentiated with the Municipal Council, it is more focused on repairing and upgrading the infrastructure provided by the City Council. This is very important because the Municipal Council is responsible for focusing on urban areas. For example, the Muar Municipal Council functions to maintain infrastructure facilities such as roads, drainage, drain and street lights. Lastly, for the District Council, since the total annual revenue for an area declared as District Council is the least, its function is only to plan and development and control the cleanliness of the local area. This method is very important as the District Council is more focused on rural area. For example, the Marang District Council functions to plan and control development as well as provide services and control the cleanliness of the environment. That's all from me. Thank you.
In conclusion, the liberation of nearby specialists, especially as far as human resources, just as the freedom of neighborhood, state-run administrations and public control instruments that should have the option to conquer the current issues in the arrangements of value metropolitan administrations in the waterfront recovery region. Promoting the nearby powers and comprehensions of the laws and guidelines will help the neighborhood expert in investigating an elective region for nearby government to create extra income and to decrease the neighborhood the government's dependence on the bureaucratic and state legislature. Great actual arranging is inseparable connected to great investments, control administrations, and also they are linked to the altogether offering appealing public types of assistance in the land obtaining region. The nearby authority thought to enact a huge change in running the public authority their regional region. So that's all from our group. Thank you.